Okay, we start. I need to try 2 times until we got the connection working both on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I'm streaming now on both platforms. So yeah, you can watch this from both. Real Time Mayhem on Twitch or Alvaro Real Time Mayhem on YouTube. Music lower. Oh man. And that should be. Let's try to change also to ambient. Sweet. We keep pushing. Today being a little more busy with other duties that I need to catch up, but we still have some very cool progress, not just on the game itself, but also on the assets of the game. Emilio Ferrari and his partner, they are helping me in the creation of custom metahumans with different topology, and they are doing a really amazing job. This geometry is from our modeler Ivan Lopez, with a completely different geometry and topology from ZBrush, and I'm really excited to see how is this looking. So as you can see, the topology is completely different if you compare with this with the metahuman faces, and well, it's been a while without using Maya, that I feel like clumsy as hell. like dumb. Like this. What the hell I did there? This. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty amazing because. Hello Naya, how are you? The rig works really well. The weight transfers are amazing. So I'm really excited to see the final outcome. Many things to check. Can take this. I guess this and this. Yeah, Ivan is pretty good. Maybe actually, which one is the one that pushes? Oh, I see. So a small trick in MetaHumans, you can go to the sets and take all these guys and just go to modify reset transforms. So this is the face by default. Yeah, okay, so this, and this, I can move them now all together. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Let me see. Yeah. Very expressive. As you can see. So, and again, completely metahuman, not metahuman face, but transferring all the things to the metahuman. Emilio is really amazing. And I'm very excited to put this back to Unreal Engine 5 because, as you can see, everything works really smoothly. We can do even maybe not that. But definitely I'm starting to see the character alive, Demian. And it looks like a dickhead because actually he's a dickhead. So it's amazing to start seeing the results. So I don't know if Emilio is in this live stream or not, but thank you, man. This is the beginning of something fucking massive. Trust me. We got big plans. And yeah. So we will go there at some point. Just checking that everything works. You want me to try a face? It's going well, Naya. It's going well. I'm really excited to see this, as you are seeing now. Creepy. And yeah, we don't have the shaders yet, we don't have all that stuff yet, but we will transfer that at some point as well, so it's a matter of time. The head is also just a very quick skin weight from the original mesh. It's not even bound by the bones at this point, but we will go there. We can do the sticky mouth here. Actually, I can take all these guys if they are with the correct pivot, which I think they are. Yes, we can take these guys and do this. Whoa, what is this? There are two controllers here? This is strange, no? Lips below, let's see. Obviously, not all the controllers. Yeah, I'm seeing some kind of strange things there, but I think that's... I can always go here and reset the transforms. But pretty impressive. Let's see this. Yeah, man, this is really beautiful. This is really beautiful. I really love it. I just want love beyond verde. Ah, this is lips together. Man, everything is working so well that I think this guy is gonna kill it. Oh, we got the lips bite. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. This is strange though. What is the jaw? Could be this. Could be this. Yeah. What is this? I need to identify, I think the jaw was this one, no? But apparently, maybe some of them are broken, I need to check them out. But... Thank you, Naya. I'm just... Yeah, it's this one. That's the jaw there, and what about these guys? Okay, so for some reason, I don't find the one I wanted. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm pushing too much the face. Maybe. But really interesting. Okay, enough. So yeah, that was part of the news about how the characters are progressing. And they look going in the right direction. There is something I always notice on metahumans that I would like to change a bit, but anyway. And it's in regards of the control of the eyebrows. It's a little bit not many controllers for the complexity of the eyebrows usually. You have way more control in the mouth, but the eyebrows should be equally complex. I don't find exactly, sometimes you just want to change a bit here, and I know maybe in the tweaks, but no, I don't remember having something quite specific on that. This is more like global. I would like to have more like fine control, like, you know, VFX rigs usually you have like 6, 7, 8 stickers and you can control all of them. I mean, this gives you, because obviously this is more for realistic faces and stuff, but yeah, sometimes I just miss it. So yeah, man, I wanted just to do this just to see if we needed to give some feedback, but to be honest, it's almost there. Yeah, I can see some problems with waiting just a bit, but it's amazing how it's working, eh? Is this reset? really powerful. Let me just change the lighting. The problem or the workflow is like you should have a very fine control of all this shape. Sometimes if you have global controllers, it's a little bit hard, even if you have these guys here, you know, because this is left and right, you know, it's like 1 and 2. I want to have something in the middle. This is up and down, and this is left and right. So in total are like 2 global controllers and 2 of them to tune, but it's more in the upper part of the forehead. So not a lot of control in the eyebrows, unless, yeah, this is not, and these are the pupils, correct? Yeah. So yeah, that's part of the things I noticed already with metahumans back in the days, like the control of the eyebrows. If I have to say what is the weakest part in terms of the rig, considering that the entire rig is a beast in terms of quality, are the part of the eyebrows. I'm more like rig board is more like adding on the tweaks here, something else. Maybe I'm missing something, but no. This, what was this? Yeah, this is a global. I'm not interested on globals because this is not a tweaker. This is actually a global deformer of an area. So yeah, roll, thickness, lip shift. No, I don't see anything. This is a lash. This is a left and right. So yeah, I miss some extra control in the eyebrows to push specific shapes. And maybe I'm having this issue because we are moving to the stylized characters, and I understand that when you are doing realistic, the eyebrows are a little bit more limited in the normal skin and muscles. But it is true that sometimes you really need it. Just a little bit of a change is very important. You know, in the same way you have this amount of controllers here, that's amazing because I can just go one by one. They are in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 controllers. And here we have only 8. So, and they are 2 eyebrows. So yeah, I feel that a little bit limited. I don't want him to smile. I want him to be a little bit scared, maybe. But yeah, definitely super happy about the MetaHuman custom heads. It was a big deal. I was chasing this for months. I was checking around, and then I found these guys like, hey, let's collaborate. Yeah, let's fucking do it. In just 2 days, we got something already working. Next step, back to Unreal. So yeah, those were the news in terms of assets and metahumans. So back to Unreal. I got also kind of cool improvements in how the ancestors die. I wanted to improve the particle systems. Yesterday I was smashing some bugs. So I was testing this guy here. So yeah, imagine now, rather than this silly face, we need to put our new beautiful guy there. Hello, Tom Reitoner. Hi Alvaro, working on character design for CRETE? Yeah. I mean, that's a work not from me, that's from Emilio Ferrari, which is collaborating with us, helping us to do custom faces. The model is from Ivan Lopez, and the concept from actually Naya, who is in the chat. So that's the part of character design. I only just take the talent of other people and I'm trying to apparent that it's mine. I'm kidding. It's the fucking talent, and they are amazing. So, and yeah, indeed, I'm more focused now in the game ability system in Unreal and AI, behavior trees. And I'm glad that you can learn from my boring 3 hours to 4 hours streams. I got a lot of debate and chats in every single meeting I had today. I always brought the topic like how audience changes depending on the content you do. And I understand that I'm trying to bring from virtual production or people that watch the Cito Juna and more filmmaking into the world of programming, blueprints, and dense behavior trees and game ability system. I understand that I'm gonna lose a lot of fucking audience, but the thing is, this is the thing. I mean, I need to do this. I can either choose to don't stream or to stream for a very, very, very niche audience. So I choose the last one. I'm gonna stream. So I'm not dead. I'm just doing dense stuff, very dense. So I was testing the AI yesterday. It was a bit annoying what they did on server, but I want to show you new things that are different now. The first one, the shooting is improved. It goes more to the point. It goes more where we are. You see? And goes faster. So that's one thing I improve. I'm not doing like homing anymore. I'm doing like proper shooting to the place I am. That's one thing. The second thing, and for that I'm gonna reduce the volume because it's very loud and I don't want to scare people with bullshit. Thank you, man. I appreciate your words. I know it's like really hard to do streams about blueprints for 3 hours if you are not doing a proper course, because it's not a course, it's me just working. It's challenging and I'm trying to keep a balance, and sometimes the reason I interact and I'm trying to explain the things is just to don't be a strange guy doing shit, not interacting, you know, like doing blueprints. I'm trying always to explain what I'm doing and my choices and decisions. So I don't know if you already noticed how when he shoots, the bullet kind of predicts where I'm gonna be depending on the speed, and it's because I'm taking the velocity of the character. All trick to predict where to shoot. You see? Sometimes obviously it's a random there as well, but you see, he wanted to shoot me there and I wasn't there. You see? He thought I was going there, so he decided to predict where I was going to be. So okay, the second thing, let me just buy a weapon, is how the ancestors die. Is way cleaner now. So you see now the body disintegrating and disappearing. Now it's cleaner. It's not super annoying to have a lot of particles in your face where you couldn't see anything at all. I feel this is better. I was thinking like how destructive or how rewarding should be a kill, because again, when you kill something is because you've been playing well. So you need to have a little bit of particles and notifier something, you know. And this guy, hello. So you see? I hope it's better. I think it's better. I don't know, you remember what happened before? It was a massive cloud of particles and I just blasted the geometry in the middle, and then, you know, like quite chaotic. When you have 2-3 enemies, it was almost impossible to see what was going on. Right now it's smoother and there is a material. The way this works is very simple. If you are interested, it's very, very simple. I just go here to the death of this enemy. And when he dies, these 3 guys are the core, the material of the core, the heart, the teeth, and the eyes. Okay, so I make them invisible just to avoid to do that kind of transition with every single thing. I only do that with only the skin. These are the particles, but what happens is this. I do a timeline which takes 6 seconds, and this timeline is gonna spit this value 0 to 1. So here, 0 to 1 is going to change a parameter from 0 to minus 0.9. This is a specific number that makes sense in the material in an artistic direction. So what does that? You got the point. Is in the material of the ancestor. Let me just try to find it. The first thing I do is to change the contrast of this. I think, let me see, 1 second. Yeah, I change the contrast, I think, to 1 or to 0, and then I start to animate that parameter you see there from with a mask, not with a transparency, because masks are cheaper. Okay, I start to animate this disintegrating the mesh while the particles are also using the mesh to emit particles. So you have a disintegration effect. You can do this in other ways, but I found the mask easier. So this mask just they integrate the material. And again, this is fed by the same name, at, as you can see, at, this is the parameter, fed by the timeline, and I'm remapping the timeline just to have a more specific value, and that happens every single time updates. And then this is for the Niagara, which I'm taking the body of the mesh, and that's fed for this other Niagara particle system. So that's how the system works, and it's oh, Niagara is beautiful. I mean, I'm not having a lot of very advanced yet particles, but we will go there. One of the things that maybe many people is interested, and you can have a look, that is like maybe not basic but intermediate level, is just feeding skeletal meshes and stuff like that. So this is disintegration. What it's doing basically is taking a variable which is a skeletal mesh, this one, body. This is my custom variable. You need to do it here, okay? You can create a skeletal mesh variable, and I call this body. Okay, this is the name. This is very important. It's naming convention. I'm pretty sure if you use Niagara, I guess you are familiar with the naming convention. This is how you update parameter, the same way than materials. And then I use initialize mesh reproduction sprite, which is gonna use exactly the body that I fit here. I can use this now with any other character. I can put another skeletal mesh, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be using. In fact, I think I can show you something cool, because I did a silly test that maybe, yeah, I can show you something cool now. And yeah, then gravity, I mean, this is not important, just coral noise and stuff. What really matters is the initialize mesh sprite with the body. But the only thing is important is, like, you are gonna do this during a specific amount of time, and not only in one frame. No, it's not a material function, it's just a parameter. It's just a parameter. No. Oh, you mean the Niagara? No. I could do that. Just feeding something from the material. Right now, they are both independent. The material has its own parameter logic, and the disintegration has its own parameter skeletal mesh logic. Is what is fed here. Indeed, you can put a material, and the material can trigger where the particles start to deintegrate, or the other way around. You can connect Niagara and the material easily, but in this case they are completely separated because I was lazy and whatever. But yeah, indeed, a more professional and very fine way of doing this is spawning particles in the already integrated areas of the material. But when you kill the enemy, you don't notice that. You need to be very checking what is going on there, you know. And if you go to that level, man, that's more like film. But yeah, I understand what you mean. So yeah, the beauty of this is, like, now, because I got the skeletal mesh, I can go to, for example, let's take an animation of the character of the hero, and let's go to animation. Let's go to melee, And let's go to this combo. And if I'm not wrong, I have a notify state which I need to remember. I guess I did this one. Oh, yeah. So as you can see, I can use this now in any place I want. Which basically what I'm doing, this affects Niagara generic. I can check. Effects Niagara generic is just doing exactly the same thing. On the notify tick, I just get the mesh and I just feed that mesh in the body, and that's it. Period. Nothing else. As simple as that. And yeah, I can obviously promote this. You know, I mean, notifies. This is another word. But right now, because I was testing, I just put that. So this means that now, let's do something cool, just out of curiosity. So let's go to the notify and let's put this maybe rather than here, let's copy this. Let's delete it. And let's maybe open other animation, because that one doesn't make sense. It could be nice. Oh yeah, of course. That's way cheaper and easier to have an anim notify, fit everything from the montage. The way I use the montage, you saw my montages, right? I use them as a storytelling. I mean, I try to put as many things as I can here. The sounds, the everything. So, yeah. With a skeletal mesh, I see. And yeah, I fire here particles and all the stuff. So, everything I can. You can put timers, you can put delays, you can put fire events and then call them here. But I love to do everything visually. So, to me, having everything in a timeline helps me a lot. Considering that multiplayer, you need to be careful with notifies sometimes. So, okay, back to the animation. Let's find the combo that is keyframe by Assumpta. I think could be this one. Wait, I'm not completely sure. Let me just find the ability, because now I'm confused. Abilities, melee parent. This is the biggest class I got, and this should be here. Okay, don't crash. Compiling shaders, eh? Okay, this is the keyframe. So let's do something. I feel I need to start closing other windows. Oh, it's going very slow. That's something compiling in the background. Okay, that's good. I don't know. Like, imagine this in this jump, something cool here. Okay, maybe that's too much. I need to... Oh, okay, there is a tiny problem. There is a tiny problem, and is that the length of the particles is very big. So what I can do is, just because I don't want to fit any parameter, I'm gonna go to the integration. Let's put C. I'm gonna copy and paste this. I don't know if maybe I have typos here everywhere. So this shorter, I want this to run only just a fraction. Actually, it can be a burst, but anyway. And let's make no gravity. Problem is that it's gonna take the material that is fed, but anyway, that's another story. Let's apply initial forces. Can be a point force, maybe. And this point force, I don't want to fall off. Well, I mean, it's gonna be, to be honest, it's gonna be fed by my movement. Anyway, that one, whatever. Here, actually, in the spread render, I can use not the ancestor particles. I can use the DNA material, but I need to put. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna. Meh. It's not gonna work because I need to put a specific node inside the material to have exactly the same UVs. So this is gonna have like random UVs, but at least has the same color, more or less, I guess. Compiling a lot, always compiling, all the day compiling. So yeah, you see that has the same tone, but what is happening actually, every particle has the entire material. You see? So you need to create a new material there. But anyway, has the same color, whatever. Actually, let's clear that. And let's... this color is not updating. One second. Okay. And we can put a blue. Okay, I'm doing a new particle effect. So and yes, I could fit now the UVs in a different place, but let's see. So the name is, oh well, okay. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to update that. FX Niagara generic. Let's right click, promote to variable, and let's expose this. And now in the montage, I can choose what is the particle system. Disintegration, shorter disintegration. So this creates, wow, it's a lot, eh? I can tell you why it's a lot. It's because actually I'm creating a lot of the correct way of doing this. I'm gonna leave it like this, but the correct way of doing this is actually setting up this on the notify begin. Here you exactly build this. Then you create a variable of this system. And then in the notify, you only update this part on the tick. But you create only one system. What is happening now is creating a system per tick, which is overkill. But because I'm lazy, I'm gonna leave this with a lower amount. Actually, I'm gonna do this with a burst, so this is even equivalent to do this per tick. The only thing, the burst. Ah, okay. Wait a second. Okay. And let's create this only, I don't know, 2000, not too much. Because again, this is gonna create one per tick. So you can see if I save this and I go to the particle in the montage. Yeah, this is good to do like teletransportations and, you know, like leaving a part of you in the jump, like there, boom. Or in the shore, you know. Or maybe here in the going down. We can test it. I'm curious. Okay, yeah. Super destructive, super silly. But yeah, this is how you can do these connections here and there and all the stuff and play around. Actually, now I'm obsessed with this. I'm wondering. What I should do this. I like to do it here, I think. Oh, I'm not. Wow, of course I was pushing too much. Okay, fair. This happens only when I'm using OBS. So the good part is that opens very fast and I don't lose too much info. But it's happening a lot when I stream. So you see it's already there. And maybe, you know, and also the beauty of this is I have all the editors open so I don't lose anything. Hopefully. Never say never. Nice there, the effects is there. Well, effects maybe is a little bit different. It shouldn't. It's just because this is not updated to the latest. Oh yeah, I lost maybe the... Yeah, this. Easy stuff. Let's expose that. And let's go to the montage and say shorter disintegration. And now should be as we got before. But I'm noticing something. I'm noticing that it's actually feeding the T-pose. And that's exactly the problem. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. And what about with the other? Yeah, the other works. So I broke something. I mean, this one is insane, eh? I want to try this one second. If crashes, crashes, but I need to try that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think something got buggy in my update. Wow. Okay. A lot of stuff going on there for sure. I saw a bug. I saw two things. I saw many things. Let's one thing at a time. The first one is this one works well in terms of, I think it's because I'm feeding only one frame and doesn't have enough time to catch up. I see. Yeah, because I'm creating one system. So just for the sake of having something, let's put this on a spawn rate. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, and I think that now it's gonna work here. If I put the shorter. Yeah, now it takes the shape. Again, I'm just doing random stuff. I'm not gonna leave this. But yeah, it's interesting this moment there. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. For example. And then the other thing, it was a bug. I found buying the weapon that I couldn't do the jump. He started to do something weird, so actually I feel okay to close this already, so we avoid crashes. Now it's not happening anymore. Okay. Oh, it's happening again. I changed something in the montage. Yeah. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Okay, I got it. It's the timing. If I click very fast. So I can show you, this is a good opportunity to show you how I trigger the things in the montage. Good night, have a nice one, take care. Enjoy the process tomorrow. Yeah, it's really cool. Have a nice one. Okay, combo, melee, combo montage. Actually, this is not the one. This is the parry. It could be melee. Not this one. I have more attacks here. This is me motion capturing with some kind effects. Obviously forget the gun. But yeah, this is from my years of martial arts. Wushu. Maybe I put this combo, I don't know. It looks interesting, but it's just a bit too much acrobatic, and that change there, you know, like. Everyone tells me about the Prometheus thing. Yeah, it looks like him because that's one of our references, but obviously it has other references from Lovecraft, from Attack on Titan, Ecorches. But yeah, one of the references, the nose part, that's quite Prometheus inspired in terms of using Greek sculpture as the point of what is the perfect face in that culture, because there is a lot of Crete is based on the island where Zeus was hidden from Kronos, and indeed there is a lot of Greek mythology, and that's why one of the inspirations is the same inspiration that the Prometheus, the engineer designed from Prometheus, Ridley Scott, took the Elvis Presley and Greek sculpture are there as the base references to the design of the engineers. So I'm following that idea, but with a twist, which is based on the ancestors' backstory. Somehow everything is connected with the idea of biopunk and different species close to humanity, but with a little bit of a twist. And the twist is more related with the story that I can't reveal, but is one of the reasons why they can open the chest, why they can eat other humans, and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the references for sure, 100%. So we might need to tweak it. I don't know. I really love what we got there, to be honest. Yes, the face looks godlike, because reminds again Greek sculpture somehow. That's something I want to keep. The thing is, on the sides it's not very visible, but you can see all the teeth. That lighting is not the best, and also I didn't texture yet the teeth, but yeah. Problem with the montage. There we go. Okay. I see different problems here. This montage needs a review. Everything is disconnected. Yeah, I'm using Nanite and Lumen, both. Lumen all the time, Nanite time to time. Nanite, we were using that for our procedural levels because we wanted to test if that worked with hierarchical instance meshes. So yeah, we are using Nanite to push the amount of geometry we can put in our procedural generator. And Lumen all the time, procedural or not, Lumen is something that I have by default. It is true that we removed Lumen in our earliest stage of Unreal Engine 5 because we put our goal of having 120 FPS, even more, when you play the game. And we can get those frames if I remove Lumen. Lumen moved the game from 120 FPS to 60 FPS, which is a lot, 60 FPS. But it's true that Lumen eats half of our budget for global illumination. So you need to choose, if you have hardware ray trace, you can have 120 FPS, but you need a RTX graphic card. But if you want global illumination, you can always use Lumen, and the FPS are not going to be quite different between a high-end computer and a mid-range computer. Lumen helps to democratize global illumination because it's software global illumination. The problem is you still need to triangulate. You still need to do this technique they use, like cone ray trace. That is one of a very old paper. You need to do a screen space global illumination. You need to do a mix of tech that still need the GPU, and that it's a lot of budget, but not dedicated, like for example ray trace, which is again overkill. It was always overkilling. So yeah, I don't know if they included hardware ray tracing support for Lumen, but to me it's kind of a contradiction, because if you use Lumen, it's because you are using that for video games. I wouldn't use Lumen for feature running or animation or virtual production, because it's not physically accurate. It's an approximation. So for that, I would go for the 427 path tracer, which is way more powerful, or directly RTX, if that's the case. The problem is just, yes, it's not yet it's not gonna be supported, it's gonna be deprecated, but Lumen and hardware ray trace is kind of a two worlds, and while one can complement the other, at some point they are gonna divert, because it's different approach of how to do global illumination, and Lumen still have a very screen space component there. Yeah, there is a delay, of course, completely. It needs to update the screen, because happens on the screen space and you see these kind of blurry things. It is true. Let's see how it goes in the future with the final release of Unreal Engine 5. We might have some surprises. I would love to see that can be exposed, the update ratio, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So this montage is wrong. And it's because the order is wrong. So let's see what we got here. Let's start with the first one. That's correct. The problem here is that this loop should loop to loop, so it stays there. Now this one, B, should have I'm thinking, So this goes well. So this is the B part. And this is very strange. So from this part, when touches B just should go to loop. This is the annoying part of montage. It's not the most rewarding experience. Okay, but that's correct. As crazy as this looks, this is correct, because we need to freeze that pose there. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Yeah. So B. Wait, I think I screw it again. My opinion, Lumen has a great potential, and I would bet that we didn't even see the entire iceberg. It has, but there are some other problems that I can't imagine how to solve them with Lumen. I think they are gonna have different worlds, because Unreal Engine having a path tracer is a clear how to say this? It's a declaration of intent. Like, we want to do final pixel. So I feel like path tracer is gonna be for virtual production, final pixel, feature animation, and Lumen is gonna be more for video games. Or presentations, or demos, ArcViz, but not for virtual production. In terms of final pixel, I have to say, of course. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, eh? But the path tracer thing is quite interesting, because it's completely different of Lumen. It's not like... Okay, so B... I'm becoming crazy. Okay, let's go here. This should be like this, man. Okay, so now in this order. But why? B goes to Y8-2. One second, because this is insane. I'm tempted to do this from scratch, but I don't. I really want to. Okay, let's see. The first one. Now, what is the situation? I need to see what is the current situation. Yeah, no, RTX is great, but you are dependent on graphic cards a lot, hardware. I fixed something. Okay, I don't know, but I fixed it. The only thing that annoys me now is that froze frame there. So I want to move these two guys. This is one of the most annoying parts, man. Why it has a different selection? I can't select both. Okay, fine. You win, man. Really, you got it. You win. Look. Why? compilation time in Unreal Engine 5. What are you compiling? What exactly? Materials or code? Could be the intermediate folder. Clean that. Check the dependencies. Leave me alone, man. Damn. What is going on there? Okay, I broke other stuff, of course. Let me go back to this point. So, loop A2 and then A3. Loop A2 and then A3. Loop A2 and then A3. Nada, un placer. Shader compilation. Maybe it's been a while without using Unreal Engine 4, so I will need to compare. Maybe, could be, Okay, I think I fixed it. It never happened to me. I need to remove these silly particles. Sorry for the... Sometimes even you have the voice 2 times. Ah, I know why. Okay, I'm almost done with this. It's because, yeah, it's this silly sound there. It's just right before. So let's see. I think it should be done by this. No worries, man. Aha, I see. You see that tiny frame there? I think the smartest way of having this working cool is actually delaying this to this movement so it matches the run here. So the sound happens there for the next montage, and now loop there and A3 yes there. So now if I do that, it's gonna be smoother after the run because that's a timer. So let's take the DNA. I need to change that run. It's very silly how it runs. Yeah, you see now it's the blending works better. It's more realistic. That's cool. Okay, so let's go back to the use. Did I like the particles? Yes. Do I want them? Of course fucking not. I can start like adding particles in jumps and footsteps. I will go there at some point very soon. But let's try to find what are the most interesting moments of interaction to understand where to put attention. Because again, a chain is as strong as the weakest of the links. That works for film, works for games. I need to identify what is the most bizarre part. The shield, maybe. The shield. The shield looks like shit. No, I know what I want to do. Because the shield I need to open Blender and do that from scratch. I want to make the explosion of that bomb there. You can shoot me. Feel free. You can shoot me. Let's make the explosion of the bomb. That should be fairly simple. So let's go to the systems. We got in Niagara. Effects. Oh boy. Let's see only the systems. Oh, okay. Yeah, the spear explosion is a good example, I guess. Una cosa que quería, I'm gonna translate. One thing that would be great for the weapons, but also for the shield, it would be an organic. Yeah. Did I show you the latest concepts? I don't know if I show you or not. But that's more modeling, and that will come very soon. But these are the weapons. One of them. We are gonna start with these three guys here, but also our modeler, he already started with the totems. I can show you. Again, these are the concepts of the totems, and this will come soon. But yeah, we are starting to make the biopunk assets. This will happen. The shield is gonna be organic. The spear is gonna be organic. The guns are gonna be organic, and the sword is gonna be like fucking crazy organic thing. In fact, imagine the hammer. The hammer, rather than being a cylinder of a hammer, it's gonna be like massive. You know, like smashing someone with a lung or with a kidney. You know, like a massive organic piece with a shape of a hammer, but actually being maybe a massive bone or a massive piece of flesh. You know, very heavy. The same with the weapons. You know, this is the rocket launcher. This is the shotgun, and this is the rifle, translated to bio weapons. So for sure, yeah, this will happen. Obviously, I can't do this now live because it's modeling, and this is more like the modelers are gonna work on that. But for sure, all that, it will happen. Yes. References are always like disgusting, and yeah, like all the time. Oh man. I should check. I don't know if I have someone on. I should check the chat of Twitch, because I'm streaming on Twitch. I don't have many. I think I have 2 people on Twitch, but if they say something, I'm not being smart enough to. I should check more. Okay. Oh yeah. In fact, someone has followed this one. I see. Thank you for following. Okay, so what was, oh yeah, so the spear explosion, I'm gonna move this to the ancestors here, and from here I'm gonna, okay, good, I'm gonna move this to abilities maybe. Particles. And this is gonna be the, actually, wait a second. Ah, I got an explosion already. So, and I think I removed this. Yeah, because it was very silly explosion. So, what I can do is, I can take from the spear explosion one of the systems. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna paste this. So now indeed there is an impact there, but I want to make an exact sphere of the radius of the explosion, so people can guess how big is the explosion, because now there is no reference of how big it is. So let's remove the curl noise, and let's make, rather than a I think, okay, cool, that's a good start. Let's add a point force. Let's fix this, and let's add a strength 1000, and obviously this now goes down. So let's put the point force here is using a position of the simulation, but I think I want to add an offset to this. So we got this point, and I want to put this minus 100. I'm not, oh. Maybe minus 30, minus 50. I'm noticing, okay. The sphere location needs to be 0. So that means that maybe I don't need a transform here in the point force. Yeah, that was the problem. Okay, so I can do like this, but I need to see how much this needs to be bigger, I think. And this is because there is a drag that is animated, you see. So the later I put this, like for example here, the bigger is gonna be the extension. Or I can change the initial speed as well, but let's say something like this. I like the idea of, I think, going stronger, like the finishing earlier, like something boom, like a snap. even faster. So now this is gonna take the maximum drag very fast. You see, it's nothing. It's so fast that it's still there. But what I can do, I'm gonna put a little less maybe. What I can do now is to increase the strength of the first initial force. So here I can go like 5,000. So that's gonna be 5 times stronger. And then maybe even and let's make more particles. We can try that as a test. Later we change the colors, we do the fancy stuff. It's gonna, many things are gonna be very scary, I tell you. Okay, what I want to know is the scale. I think I can do this even bigger. I'm gonna do it bigger. I know I can do it bigger. Oh, this is the sphere. Yeah, this can be bigger. There was a trick to just what was the trick? Yeah, this one, for example. So I can do something bigger here. I'm not sure if I should add particles down there, but anyway. Yeah, just in case, because sometimes can collide, you don't know exactly. Unreal is gonna cool automatically, whatever is not visible. So this needs indeed to be stronger. Let's put 12,000, and also let's make the drag not that aggressive and a little bit later. I guess that's a lot. I think it's actually accurate. I think it's accurate. Okay, that's maybe a lot. So I'm gonna change, in this case, I'm gonna change the strength. I'm gonna put 5,000, 3,000, 7,000. Yeah, I think that's more or less the range of the explosion. We can compare now with the proper debugger, but we are close. So now I can put this, but what I want to do is to make this in the other way around. This is the strength, I think. Yes, so I can put this in the very end. And that's quite interesting, no? That's cool. That's interesting. I don't know why I have a point force here. I don't need it. Don't crash. I don't need neither to scale the color. I can just put the color here, which is gonna be, yeah, I mean, we can play around. We can try that and see how it plays out. Maybe it's a lot of particles. Let's see. Maybe more like a lot. They're very tiny, they are destructive, they are not very nice to see them. Very strange. I don't like it. Come on. Where are you going? Okay, I know what I have to do. Let's go back. Magnetic explosion. I got a tiny idea. First, I think, and I will put that later to check more. This can be like 6,000. Second, these particles need to be bigger. Also, I also think that the scale was a good idea. Yeah, they need to be bigger. So in the particle initialize, oh, it's not a mesh, it's a lifetime, no, simulation position. Where's the scale? Where is the scale? This is the scale, no? No. Oh, no. Initialize particle should be this, but it's not a mesh, it's a sprite. Oh, damn. What is going on? This is... What the hell is the fucking scale? Sprite size. Okay, sorry. Sprite size. In sprite attributes. Oh. Yeah. Why is not I'm missing something very silly. Sprite spawn. Sprite attributes. Particle spawn. Oh! Damn. So stupid. Well, wait. What is this? So this is affecting the, yeah, sprite size. This is render, initialize particle, sprite size, unless fuck, stupid. There we go. And we can put here like a multiply okay. And we can put less because I don't want to distract too much. And I think honestly this age should be 2 and 3, even maybe even less. One, even 0.5 and 3, yeah. Even 0.2 and 2. I just, yeah. I think even less. Yeah, I think that is gonna help to don't distract too much. The only thing is that the core noise maybe can start faster. Okay. Yeah, that's a frame. It disappears fast. We can test it. I think it's better now. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Super Blimp. I want to see your progress too. Are you on Discord? It looks like fireworks, though. Quite big, quite distracting. That's more interesting, maybe. And the curl noise, I want to bake low. I don't need a lot of. The only thing, the frequency can be maybe faster. Color, I'm gonna put here like 200, yeah, something like that. It's very sensitive. Okay. I don't think I want to scale the color by speed. Maybe I won't. Hello, earlier you had the model in Maya with MetaHuman Rip, but it's not a MetaHuman. How did you achieve this? This is more like a question for Emilio Ferrari, which is the guy who is helping me. You mean this guy, no? I think he's doing UV transferring weight by UV heat map, if I'm not wrong. We will try. We'll speak with him if we can find a way of sharing this technique. It took time. He's doing an amazing job. So I saw a lot of weight transfer by distance. The difference is that you can have any kind of topology, any kind of model, and you can do this by into the heat map weight transfer. Our plan obviously is not to hide information, it's just to have an entire workflow that is proven that works, and very soon you will have news about it, because I'm pretty sure we can do something great together. So yeah, I will just catch up. My advice, and maybe this looks like a stupid promotion, subscribe to the channel, because once we got this working fully back to Unreal, that's the next step. I will try to do something with him to show you how we do it, and as much as we can help you to get the same results. It shouldn't be a big deal. We are almost close to that level. Now this is gonna be also updated. As you can see here, we got FaceGood. So we are gonna start using FaceGood. Maybe this is gonna be a crash, of course. Could be a crash, I don't know. Oh no, okay. So we are gonna start using FaceGood to use our facial capture all together with the custom metahumans, with Unreal Engine 5, all the tech together, Xsense, and see how everything plays out. But soon you will have more news about it. It works really well. I mean, one of the things I checked to know if it works or not, obviously, are the eyes, as you can imagine, with all the eyebrows and stuff, and this. Let me just take all these guys. And this works amazingly well. I mean, everything works really well, being honest with you. So again, you can find him on LinkedIn, Emilio Ferrari, amazing guy. Don't spam him with questions, because maybe he's gonna hate me, but I know he's a very smart guy and he's gonna do really amazing things very soon. Just stay tuned, stay tuned. This one, for example, are really cool. So yeah, working nicely. Sometimes the wrinkles maybe are not perfect. As you can see, this distorts the nose, but most of the cases, if you don't go to extreme poses, it's gonna hold. It's gonna hold. Okay, so yeah, this guy. I think that should be it. The other thing I want to check now is in the explosion, in the ability. Magnetic here is actually here. I can just debug the sphere of the radius of the explosion, so I can see if the particles match actually the. It's 4 meters of radius. That's a lot, eh? Maybe I should reduce this. But yeah, no, it works really well. Okay. This guy's doing stupid things. Can you... Hey. Wow. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. And rather than changing the particles, what I'm gonna reduce is a little bit the range. Hello? Hello? Okay. So... Yeah. Let's reduce the range to 370. It's a lot. It's quite big. And also the projectile scale. I think this sphere should be more like 333. That should be better, I believe. Okay, so we got the explosion, we got the particles of disintegration. Let's start testing in the proper level to remember what was left. And again, yes, I started to change the... Yesterday I got bugs of the AI spawned on the temples, so I noticed that I needed to change the scale of the temples. Let's change the skylight here. This is a beautiful bug of Lumen. You see, changing the skylight is changing the materials that they are not applied, but you know, why not? I need to select them and and that's fixed already. I don't understand why. The problem is I guess if I change this again. Oh, it's fixed. Wow, okay, whatever. Is this even working, to be honest? Wow. Wow. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, I fixed these guys. So I want to check that everything plays out well. Particles in a more accurate environment. So let's try it. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. So this one is the powerful weapon. Oh. Oh. Well, not that powerful. I just Okay. Actually, I don't know where the fuck is the people. Okay. Yeah, that was well. I like it. Let's see if these guys work as expected. These are the guys that they are buggy again. They are buggy. Fuck. Wow. But yeah, I'm still worried about that guy spawning there and seeing him glitching. That's scaring me a lot because I thought I fixed it. Someone is following me. Oh. Okay. This is awkward. This is my bad texturing. Sorry. Looks horrible. I know. So why they are not spawning anymore? Lumen should be working here. I don't know why it's not working here. That's strange. Okay, so why these guys are failing? They should just work. They should work and they are not working, so I don't know. What is this? Yeah, this is the center. Hey, what is going on? I'm noticing some bugs. You want to increase I think it's this one maybe. If you want to increase lumen strength, you can always change this one. But yeah, the skylight. Definitely something is going on with these spawners. They are driving me crazy. Because when these guys are spawned, it's like, I just don't get it. If they spawn here, they work usually. When they spawn inside, they start to be buggy. And it's oh man, I think, okay, that's let's put this 2.5. The directional light, let's put this 2, just double. I'm gonna take the biosmasher and the Let's test that again. Now the guys are gonna spawn outside the building. Because again, I think that yesterday I fixed that. Hello. Wow. Fuck. Joder. Okay, everyone. Oh! That was insane. Oh yeah, emissive are a little bit buggy. Well, not buggy, it's like Lumen understand emissives as a screen space. Okay, I noticed that no one was buggy. I want another one to come here and challenge me. Actually, what the hell, man? I mean, I tested yesterday this in the other level, in the New World. I love New World, man. That game is insane. I'm in love. I can't wait to the release. Crash? No, okay. I think I should close things anyway. So here I put, this is like a kind of test level to see performance and to see also the AI. So I can spy on them. So now these guys should appear there. Or there, inside. There's one there. And looks not buggy. He doesn't care. I hope it's because he has to go to a point. Yeah. How stable is Unreal Engine 5? It's stable. Let's say that. Not super stable, but it's stable enough. I didn't find any problems or frustration about crashes that is not on my side. If I have a crash, most of the cases is because myself. Or because a reference I didn't put, or... But I find it stable. I have powerful weapons, so it's not a fair fight right now, but it's because I want to debug these guys. And they don't look buggy anymore. That's buggy. Oh. I don't understand when this happens. If I fight on top of this... Ah! Man, there are a lot. Oh, colliders. There are colliders. Fuck, I forgot that. I don't get it. I don't get when these guys start to glitch up and down very fast. It has to be something, is server, client, different opinions. But I don't understand why. Oh look, the three brothers. One brother less, sorry. The two brothers. Nice, nice fireworks. Something else? One brother, one brother. The bro brothers. Okay, so at least I'm recording this, and then one of the good things of recording this is I can always go back and understand when these glitches happen. This is working nice. I don't get it, man. They look correct. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, there is a problem here. And that problem is related with this. They are not patrolling back. Because I need to change its status to patrolling. I need to change the status to patrolling. So this makes the... I need to change the status to patrolling. because this needs to be, no man. If it's not visible, oh, this is a little bit complicated. What time is it? Abilities. Ancestor AI. Can't see enemy. This AI status. Okay, so this AI status, if loses the site, AI status goes to 0, which means patrolling. That makes sense, but it's not working. AI status goes to 0 when this loses, 20 seconds. That's a lot of time to wait. I'm gonna wait 3 seconds. So this is gonna check if the perceived actors is not successfully sensed and is a player every 3 seconds after 3. Okay, I see. This is gonna fire that can't see the enemy anymore. Actually, it was correct. So I don't understand this other part. Unless the best way of fixing this is actually in the behavior tree. Here, it's saying you should have any AI status. Man. It's already done. Unless okay, let me check that again. I'm gonna force my death. That should be in the moment I'm killed. These guys are not gonna perceive me anymore. And after 3 seconds, they should remove me from their list. If that makes sense. I think makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy. Now. That's because it's not running here. What I can do is on tick. I'm gonna take the list of perceived actors and I'm gonna do a for each, which is gonna be only one. I want to print who is the perceived actor. Let's put this in yellow. So now I'm gonna play, I'm gonna print back again every single thing. I'm gonna go straight to the point. That's odd. Wow. No. Something is going on here. I think this is not. Oh. No. If this is false, then we wait 3 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I need to think this more offline, I think, because it's gonna be very dense. Anyway, thank you for. Oh, I've been thinking always. I've been thinking the same about just sticking with Unreal Engine 5. I don't find any problem in Unreal Engine 5. A part of chaos physics that are most of the headaches are related with chaos and word partition a bit sometimes, but you don't need to go straight to a physics games or using word partition for massive worlds still early. But I haven't found any blockers on Unreal Engine 5 that stop me to work in the projects. We migrated the project from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5 with no problems. Really, Christian? You erase 4 terabytes accidentally? How you delete 4 terabytes of file by accident? There is no a progress bar in 4 terabytes? How is that even possible? I can understand that you can delete a file accidentally in 2 steps, but 4 terabytes of files from my hard drive is not even on the cloud. How you can delete, how you can have the accident of removing 4 terabytes? Can you explain me that before I leave? But yeah, definitely I didn't have any problems with Unreal Engine 5. Okay, let's delete this before I get crazy. Ah, I see. It happened to me a bit, not 4 terabytes. It's a SSD or a hard drive, but it happened to me like one of the hard drives changed the letter, Windows screw it, I delete something and I lost data from a hard drive. Too many beers, yeah, too many beers. I see. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do a last test because I just want to know why this is not flowing here. This is never flowing here. Tell me more. Why I'm doing this? What is this? I don't like this part. Why I'm doing a target list? This is wrong. Man, I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I was thinking, that's very bad code. Why I'm doing all that shit? Perceive actor. If the actor is either player or friend, add unique. Target rotator. Okay, here this target rotator is gonna take an array which is gonna be the perceived actor list. Here I want to do a fucking tick. And I'm gonna take from here the target pool. No. Perceived actor list. On tick. For each loop, I want to know who you perceived. And don't tell me lies, please, anymore. I'm done with that shit. And I'm gonna put this 0, so it's gonna be on tick. So that should be. Will the full feature or future episode of Juna will be made in Unreal Engine 5? That's the idea if we get the pitch deck funded by streaming platforms. That's the idea, using Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so we print that for sure. I mean, you will know more things soon about other things I'm doing as well. But no, I'm not gonna mix too much tech. I feel confident to go final pixel. Okay, so when this updates, this is possess. I don't care about possess. I just want to see where this changes the status, because I believe this can be wrong, because this is updating no matter what. Oh, this is roamers and campers. Okay, whatever. So this goes. I don't like this. What? No. Don't tell me stupid things, man. No. Don't tell me stupid things. Okay, so float. Okay, actor distance. This is like defaults. Then set the timer. The timer is a rotator. The rotator is gonna get the pool of the actors. The actors are gonna be taken depending on the distance, depending on the threat, depending on the damage, depending if they are visible or not. And that's gonna take the best value, and that data is gonna choose the best of the best. And if it's the best of the best, that's gonna be indeed the new target. Target player, target actor, correct. This is bullshit. Then the actor, then from the perceived actor list, this is a print, but I don't care about this print. This is just for debug. When nothing happens, it doesn't go to this print, it's because there is no actor. So it should be a valid thing here. Otherwise, this print would never arrive. Anyway, back to this. There is something that this is a backup. Okay, I like this. Let's see. In the target rotator, I know. I know. I know. I know. I think I know. Okay, so here in the perceived actor list, we can see the length of this array. And if the length is equal, I mean, than 0, means only if it's false is gonna follow here. If this is truth, means that there is no target, so I can change this and this. Scary shit. This is true. Let's get the blackboard. The AI status becomes 0, and I want to print this with a massive yes. And I want to put this in a beautiful yellow color during all my life. Okay, we got something there. So when this becomes less than 0 or 0, this is gonna fire and it's gonna change the status. So that means that the behavior tree is gonna say, no fucking way, you can go here because you are now patrolling, which is the state number 0. Let's test. Yes, it's working because there is no target. In the moment, also this means that there is a guy roaming around. Ah, this is stupid. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Let's get killed. I need to order some dinner, I guess. Okay, I need to fix that. Nice. And now he roams. Like, I don't care, I killed you, you are not valid. I go back to my business. That's working, that's smashing bugs. Okay. Just because I think I deserve it. I'm gonna kill him. Buggy, buggy, buggy. Only when they are inside, man. Look at that, that's massive bug. Wow. Okay. Things to fix for sure, but we are still progressing. Even if new bugs appear, all the time will appear, they will always be there. That's something sadly you can't fix too much, but I think definitely is something related with the collisions here. It didn't happen on this one though.